How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any
My
one of
little
you
camera
could do
bag
that
is
to me.
battered but still kicking.
Isn't that too easy?
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height?
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
So, she could have taken another approach.
I should take a picture to prove I'm
not
still
a big
here.
fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces. making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
October, my favorite month, the best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turn into tiny flames, but it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate, let me borrow the October Country by Ray Bradbury. Bohemians, towns, Halloween costume, crash, experience social mingling, is that like a Vortex Club, Stroke Fest swimming party, or is that a Backstroke Fest? What the fuck? At least I'm trying to climb in my own cocoon. I should expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on the loop, you have all the time in the world. Blackwell Academy, force intense. Wow. So since it's not like me to be used to live in the same town, but if I take from slash office, I can literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought I was going to say sorry, thanks for flying. I think I screamed. Wow, my mom cried, my dad laughed, and they're so weird, but they're happy and there's extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to back. Oh, this means they new clothes, I can work in any laptop. I won't have to tell myself in caps I'm going to back look. Wow. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, I guess. This is it. I'm living settled back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people high school. Oh my god, what the fuck. Well, I'm the interested one. Let's see. High school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just having lived there all the 5 years from their programs in the world. Ah, it used to be the smallest back in the town. It's validating. Maybe I wanted to come back home just to see if Cole and I are still friends. I wish Cole could have moved to Seattle. She was made for her. We would play parts in her. It seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking with coffee shops. Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson. Insert hard and foul. Stupid. Suppose it would be cool diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates or boys. Oh, I'm lucky. I have a couple of great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. Oh, wrong button. Son of a bitch. Oh. Shit is crazy here. How much crap I have to pack until I pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited. I'm cleaning out my room. I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. So I want to cry a little, like a little girl, and I never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning off my clothes and just raiding a thrifty store to build up a new Max wardrobe for my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody knows me except Cole, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair and get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artist from Paris or Rome. I can't do anything else. I don't do anything unless I get busted. Right. What the fuck goes on to them? Never mind. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed, thinking that is when I get scared but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, heart attack, sensing the universe can open up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Oh dear God, halfway there. My first entry for the new dorm room the night before my first at Blackwell. Whew. I hadn't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit's in boxes all over the room, which is small, mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't even bother right now, but I think I can already see who's gonna be cool with me and who's gonna be a bitch trying to get... what the fuck? Oh, it's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle, but here I am now, and this is where I start my new life. Sweet dreams. Blackwell sucks ass. Wow, that's a day later. Holy shit, not even. It's half a day later. Success to myself not to wine so damn much, but the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped on start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose that was on the floor. I'm not good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate Brooke, Taylor, Elisa. What the fuck? No commas. That's a long ass first name. And how could I ever forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I feel like instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass. Wow. Get words at my raggedy ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion pose. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. So also my cousin. So that wasn't fun along my general social needs. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. Oh god. I don't want to stay dead. Oh, what was Max? Oh, it's fucked up. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today, Mr. Jefferson photography class. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. Oh god, that was a whole day. Stamps. Why stamps? Bluebird. I have an assload of homework already, so much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate, really. But to prove that I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham. And he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. Okay. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know it a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and be a good study partner, or a good friend. Only at least one based on the, what? Only at least one based on the cliche action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. Well, I guess I gotta research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't want trying to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to do as well. I think he's a genius. Not much of a fucking... Oh my god, I want to marry him. Typical. Just joking. This one is class with social dysfunction. Homework is kicking my ass up a teacher's grade harder. Up a teacher's grade harder just to stop you from reading. Feeling special, but Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Preston, Victoria's male clone. The fuck? With way more money and attitude. I think that's possible. Wow. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I hear stories about them when I was a kid. The priest God gave me a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so then I saw he literally owned school. Yesterday during class, he put his own feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. Well, I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts... Oh, it's this vortex? It's like the second time it's been mentioned. Parties and so they get their way. It's good to be king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody, but I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches. Here, like Victor, I think beauty's just your face and outfits. See, I'm already playing the dramas. God, can't just let it go. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. Perfect blue sky. Day, I always forget how great I feel after. I take pictures when I finish slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about a National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco, lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly what I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Wow. I don't know whether I love or hate it. Here I am trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't call him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics, so even boneheads like me can kind of understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her classroom, but I'm trying to encourage more, engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the social misfit here. How much homework are you avoiding? Who's she writing to? And that's on that one. What's this? Kate. Who's Kate? If I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month, she's really sweet and nice, and even though other students make fun of her, in this campaign, even if they act immature, what they call our seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit. In fact, I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. True love waits. But she can make me cry and introvert. In the past couple of weeks, she looks like she's in a zombie mode, which I wish I could help her, but I can't barely help myself. I wonder if that's all Bully has ordered down. I can see how I could. Oh, I have to make an effort to talk to her more often, maybe invite her to a tea or movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. My name is Max Cauliflower. Really? And ever since I was a kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was drawn to old hand-on cameras rather than digital tech. It's a balance. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I'll come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy. Okay, a lot of things are going to be taking place at Blackwell, a private school for 12th grade seniors. Really, just 1 year. What a fucking waste. Well, scholarship even. I originally left behind Cole, my best friend forever. Listen to the I left without talking to her once in 5 years, and I feel so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese. And she loves Seattle. Some good sketches. Look at this douchebag. Not only Mark Jefferson, one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher, and one of the reasons I want to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, duh, but kind of aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I don't think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like understands my own work, an obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've been a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly out San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. Oh, he must be good for something. This bitch. Shoosh, I'm drinking. Oh, wow. Glasses, jet plane, and $100 bill. In vector file. Wow. And there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. I hate saying just that. I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and so beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18 years old at a prestigious academy, should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for her maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They cut off of that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club, and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The only thing is that she doesn't know art and photography. She can't even say all those names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit on his lap. He keeps his distance though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Hero contest, so I'm sure it drives her crazy. There's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Ew. 18-year-old kid, right? Well, you're an adult now, but you're still a little girl. Check your account, double it all at once. That's what she said. Always, you okay? Huh? Do you want to get that dealer today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. It's a creepy bitch. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Brought? Okay. It's questionable. 9:25 a.m. 10. This one should have been first, unless this one's sooner. Oh. Make sure you check our necromantic, stupid, my flash turn. Hey, Mad Max. Let's put this shit up. I got to stay for the extent, so if we bust anything else, I have to measure it, so I'll say. Don't notice message. 5 p.m. It's 2 days later. Wow, no text back. What a cold bitch.
You can find out all about him.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
What the fuck? Oh, October 1st. My favorite month. Wait.
In your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Of course not.
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Fine. Both speed and power expected from the expected excited features and sure the camera JPEG range already has for recording, including sharpness and ability. $5,000, holy shit. Doesn't have no specs. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, that was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us. I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this.
Oh,
cool.
Photoshop. Or Lightroom. Paper ball, pick it up, come on.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge. This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What? So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Dali, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. You can never escape the lighthouse here. You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Camera.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
You hear that, bitch?
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Fuck.
Huh, this might make a cool shot.
Well, photograph it. Wow. Cool. Thespians. Oh, that's right. That's it, really? That's it. Eho.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Damn, I guess.
Looks like somebody was already working on this.
Nope.
Cool.
Alright, let me get the fuck out. Fucking class.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during class.
Really?
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
That's pretty cool.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the
You're the
world
lesbian.
from the bright
Slut.
side.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria. There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
To
These missing
all
persons posters are popping up everywhere.
American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
an American girlfriend.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
I cry sometimes, walking around my own place.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
She cries sometimes, talking about her own.
You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
Around the
Oh, in the closet.
mountains.
Don't need a PC. Missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
She got tired to complain.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am. I wonder what actually happened to her. Good thing I left my AK at home. Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters. So sad. There's the lighthouse again.